cooking up love. Hey.
Today we are making chicken, broccoli, Alfredo, lazy lasagna. So you're not going to be doing layers and layers of, pasta and chicken and broccoli. And it's really just kind of a couple layers. And oh, look at that inside. There's broccoli, Alfredo sauce. I did get a cheese pull. Finally, in one of my videos, I get a cheese pull. I'm always praying for one. Here we go. We've got some cheese on top. And look at that. It's just nice and cheesy. That is going to be a delicious meal for the whole family. Let's learn how to make this. What I did is I started off by boiling some water. And I put the frozen broccoli in while it was cold. That way the water would be the right temperature. Because if you wait to add it, it will lower the temperature. And then you got to wait again. Anyway, so bring it to boiling with the broccoli already in there. And I'm going to add half a box. Let me see if that's half. Yeah, that's pretty much half. Using the Jovial gluten-free elbows. You could use spirals. The spirals in the Jovial, anyway, take the longest to cook. So I'm actually going to add a little more. And, okay, so let that cook all together. And then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, the pasta is ready, the pasta and the broccoli. So I lined the pan with some Alfredo sauce. It'll just make it easier to stir if you have some at the bottom and some at the top. Add that in. It's going to be very hot. But you can see how you have a good broccoli ratio in there. And then I'm going to add more of the Alfredo sauce and stir it. Get it to look like this. You want it to look a little on the soupy side, not drowning, but the pasta is going to absorb a lot of the liquid, and you don't want it to be dry. If you're not eating it all in one night, it's definitely going to be dry if you don't do this. So I had 15-ounce jars of gluten-free Alfredo sauce, and I went ahead and used a full jar and then about a quarter of another jar. So not quite 1.5, but I'd say about 15, about 19 ounces, somewhere around there, of Alfredo sauce. I now added the chicken. You can barely see it, but it's in there. It's the same color as the Alfredo sauce. So it's hard to see. This is chicken broccoli Alfredo. So you need the chicken to add chicken. I add about 3/4 of a pound. I cooked a pound. I'm going to freeze the rest for when I make a soup. This is the perfect thing for soup. I put it in the crock pot on high for 3 hours. Chicken breast tenders with just to cover it in a gluten-free Italian dressing, and that will give you, and then you shred it with 2 forks when you take it out. So that's shredded chicken in there. Here's where you add a layer of ricotta, but I use cottage cheese because I wanted extra protein. To me, it tastes just as good, but you're just putting a single layer on top of everything. Remember, this is lazy lasagna. There's not going to be 20 layers. So go ahead and just layer that and then put on the mozzarella cheese. Here it is with the cheese on top, and it looks delicious already. I'm going to pop this in the oven. I cook everything at 425. Just wait till it's a little bubbly, a little brown, and I'll come back and show you the final result. And this is what it looks like all done. Slightly brown. You can do less brown than this too, but I just think this is perfect. Enjoy eating gluten-free again.